Hey, Vinyl community, welcome back. This is Hubtunes. I'm Mike. I got, I don't know why I thought about doing this. Um, you've seen my record store day videos, and what a proponent of record store day I am. I love record store day. I think it's great. My local shops all love it. They do it right. They're veterans at it. I'm a veteran at it at this point. I've done it for, God, probably 12, 13 years at least. So I wanted to, it goes back to the old thing where everybody's always saying, oh, record store days jump the shark. There's never anything good. There's only live records. There's only picture discs, blah, blah, blah. There's something on there for everybody. Every list every year has something for everybody, and I always look for like the hidden gems, the stuff that no one's talking about, or this, and I talk to my record store owners and the clerks and the people who work there, and I watch. I don't know what that was. Probably a cat. So I talk to everybody and I watch videos, and I try and find the hidden gems. So that's what this video is all about. It's the diamonds in the rough, the hidden gems of record store days, and I pulled out a bunch. I think got a good chunk. We can just check out. This was one that I absolutely love, and I'm a big fan of Wes Montgomery's live records. I think Wes Montgomery was one of the best live jazz guitarists. I'm not a huge Grant Green fan. I like his later, funkier stuff. But this one came out. This is on Renaissance Records. I don't remember. I'm not going to even guess what year this came out on Record Store Day. But it's Wes Montgomery live in Paris, the definitive recordings. I had a CD of these concerts or this performance, and it was great. So I was really excited that this came out. It's got Harold Mayburn, Arthur Harper, Jimmy Lovelace, and Johnny Griffin with him, and it's a really good recording. Excellent stuff. 2 record set. Excellent, really good. This one is another early one. I'm not going to even guess what year this came out for Record Store Day, but this is Grant Green again, from Paris to Antibes, 1969 and 70, again on Renaissance Records. Really good set. This is a beauty. It is absolutely stunning. It sounds incredible. And this photo of Grant Green on the back, excellent. Great photo. Again, this is probably his later stuff. Yeah, definitely mostly his later stuff, obviously 69, 70. Little more funky Grant Green. I like the funky Grant Green better than the earlier stuff. I dig some of his records, but I don't know. I like the later weirder shit better. It's Grant Green on guitar, Larry Ridley on bass, Don Lamond on drums, and Barney Kessel sitting in also on guitar. And then on the other show you get Grant Green, Claude Barthé on sax, Clarence Palmer on organ, and Billy Wilson on drums. So one record you get some organ-based stuff, which is the funkier of the two sides. But this is wonderful. I'm so happy I got this. I don't know what these go for on the secondary market. The Wes and that are probably pretty expensive. When I was a kid, I was a big fan of this record. I don't know why I bought it. I know why I bought it. This is the Mahavishnu Orchestra. Or is it Mahavishnu, or is this just John? This might be just John McLaughlin. But I bought this. It's got Dave Holland on it, Stu Martin, John Sermon, and Carl Burgers. I don't listen to this, but I bought it because that's a picture disc, and I will pull it out. This is already falling apart. I literally have not taken this off the shelf since I put it on the shelf, and this is already falling apart. But I bought it for. I don't buy picture discs. This is probably the only picture disc. No, I think I might have one other one, but I bought this because look at that. That is just great. It's beautiful. It doesn't sound horrible. I did play it when I first got it. It doesn't sound horrible. I mean, it's not 1970s picture disc quality stuff anymore. Do they sound great? No, they don't sound great. But I had to buy it just for the artwork of it. It's kind of just a collector's item at this point. So yeah, John McLaughlin. What is the name of this album? Where Fortunes Smile. I have a copy that I see. This is already screwed up. Picture discs, right? Stupid. This is a great one. I love funk. You guys know this. This is Brazilian funk via New York. And this is Flash and the Dynamics, the New York sound. And this is great. Really awesome shit. Just fun. I will pull this out. It's on purplish pink. Great custom label there. Awesome quality. 2022 this one came out. This is just great. I mean, it's funk, you know, Latin funk. And these guys did not make a lot of records. This might be the only one. Maybe there's one other one. But this came out a couple years ago. I didn't hear anyone talking about it. I'm sure people picked it up after, you know, the fact, but this was not high on anyone's list. I didn't see people making videos about it. But Flash and the Dynamics, great stuff. Here's another one. I always say that Record Store Day starts to need to do more soul. They need to do more Motown and stuff like that. And this came out, I think this was last year, actually. And this is Lee Dorsey, Yes We Can. I didn't see people talking about this. This is a great record. Really fun, funky. Is he from New Orleans, I think? It's really good. It's the big single was Yes We Can, and then he's the one who wrote Sneakin' Sally Through the Alley. So that's on here. And yeah, this is a wonderful record, and I don't recall anybody talking about this. Yes, Robert Fithen, I am still talking about this record. Betty Harris, the lost queen of New Orleans soul. I've shown this record many times. Robert's right, I probably show it too much. Let me take the record out. She was the lost queen of New Orleans soul. This is a great record. Great gatefold. Beautiful green vinyl with that cool custom label. This is a fun record. This might be my favorite of everything that I've found on Record Store Day. No one talking about it. Nobody bought this at the time, and then I think people started, you know, after the fact, kind of showing it, and it goes for some money now. I don't think somebody I think once told me $50 or $60 now. But if you like soul music, you like New Orleans music, it's a great record. Really good record. That'll be the last time I show it, Robert. This one, a lot of people did talk about, and it's still one of my favorite things of all time that I've bought on a Record Store Day. And I didn't think I would like it, and I almost didn't buy it because it's not my kind of thing. I don't generally buy like demo stuff or outtakes. I don't need to. If an outtake record has 3 versions of one song, I'm usually out. I'm not going to buy that. But this, and I've shown this before, The Doors, L.A. Woman, my favorite Doors record, and probably might be my second favorite record of all time. I love L.A. Woman. I think it's their best record. This does have multiple versions of like 2 of The Changeling, and then Love Her Madly, 2 versions of that. L.A. Woman, there's like 3 versions of it. But it's great. It's so good. I could listen to it all the day long. It is excellent stuff. These were numbered. I think there were 6,000 done. I have a very high number. Not that that matters. But this is so good. I absolutely love this. People did talk about that. That was high on a lot of people's lists. So that one people definitely did talk about. This one I didn't realize this even came out until we did a album review of it on the Vinyl Community Gunkles channel, and this is Candy Staten. Statham. Great record. Again, soul music. Great soul music. And her voice, man, her voice is unreal. And I've listened to a couple of like her records. When we listened to this, I fell in love with this record. It's called Trouble, Heartaches, and Sadness. Rare cuts from the Fame Sessions Masters. So it's a comp, but I listened to a bunch of her actual records releases. This blows them away. This is so much better. You can stream it. It's under a different title though. So you'd kind of have to be careful what you listen to, but you can stream it. Yeah, great record. Really, really good. Just love it. And I didn't discover that till after Record Store Day. I'll be honest about that. And then I got 2 psych records here. This is one that I did see people talking about it. It's not a great record. It's mostly covers, I believe. But this is Marble Frog. This came out a couple years ago. It's on green vinyl. It's on puke green vinyl, if I recall. It's on an awful color vinyl. This is why... Look at that. It is just as ugly in person as it is on video. Yeah, Marble Frog. They do covers. I believe it's mostly covers, isn't it? Well, I can just look right here. Yeah, I'm So Glad, Love Me Again, Born to Be Wild, Fire by Hendrix, Connection, Strange Brew. Yeah, there's a Season of the Witch, which is very good, and Sky Pilot, the Eric Burdon song. It's not the greatest record in the world, but it's a fun psych record. And originals of this cost hundreds of dollars. They're very expensive. So, cool stuff that Record Store Day, you can find. Nobody was talking about that. Maybe because it's not a great record. This one is a psychedelic, kind of jazzy record. This is Pharaohs in the Pharaohs in the Basement. And it's live, and it's fun stuff. It's very funky. More funky than psychedelic, I would have to say. But this was a great pickup. I just love this. I did see some people talking about it at the time. I don't know what year this came out again. I'm not going to guess. It's been a few years now, maybe 3 years. But really cool stuff. Excellent record. And some of these you can find. I've seen the Pharaohs. I've seen that record in record stores just in the last year. There's a record store out in the far suburbs near me. He clearly doesn't know how to order for Record Store Day because he still has records from 4 or 5 years ago. And that's, I think, what sours a lot of record stores on Record Store Day is because they don't know how to order and they don't sell through. My local shop, he doesn't have anything left. He sold through everything by the end of the weekend, and he had lines of 200 people long. So, you got to know your customer, and you got to know what to order, and you do have to find these hidden gems, So I'm very lucky, my local store does that. My local store also takes requests. Like, you can tell him what you're interested in, and he'll make a note of it, and he'll make sure he orders a couple. So he never really gets stuck with too much. Yeah, so that's it. And there's some other stuff, along the way. I was going to pull out more records, and I just didn't feel like pulling out records and putting them all away. Frankly, that's all it is. But yeah, no, there's some great records. You just have to dig through those lists, and YouTube stream and just find those gems, hidden gems. It's great stuff. That's how we get turned on to new music, and that's why I make this channel. So you guys stay safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.